Hello, and welcome back to Novelty with S&B. I'm your co-host, Beck.
And I'm Stephanie.
So, as you can tell, it's our face. Hi, guys. What's going on? How are you? This is what I look like.
Hi, this is me. But not my background. I had to make a fake background because I don't have an aesthetic background.
I don't really either. Well, okay. This is, yes. But if I were to, be face on, you would just see my kitchen.
You'd see my bed and probably, a pair of my husband's shoes and just...
It's just not worth it, yeah.
No.
So, what tea are you drinking today?
I'm once again drinking my, the Sapphire Bay, butterfly pea flower. Like blue. It's really
yeah,
cute.
that one. Let me see it.
Yeah, I need to get...
Oh, you can't really tell.
No, I don't want to...
Tip it over.
I'll have to use, a glass mug one day. So you want to... I can show off.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Clear. Yeah, but this is not it. You can't see it, but it's blue.
But it's blue. I promise.
What are you drinking?
I have the Keats & Co. Bright Star Breakfast Blend. It's going to be backwards. It's a perfectly straightforward cup of black tea with distant floral sparkle. Pair with shortbread or Bright Star, where would I were steadfast as thou art. It's like a poem by John Keats. It's fun. Yeah. There it is.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's black tea.
Yeah, that's good. You add anything to it, or do you just...
No, I don't fog it.
Like honey or anything? No, like honey or something like that.
Do you not know?
Peppermint?
I don't. I also don't like honey. Fun fact.
You don't like honey?
Mm-mm. I can't get over the taste or the feel or the fact that it's bee vomit.
Well, in Animal Crossing, do you ever take pigeon milk in your coffee? Because that's worse. No, you say no.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm not in focus. But what exactly is pigeon milk?
I don't know. It's something gross, though. But if you say you can't know, you're gonna hurt its feelings.
Yeah. Well, you're right.
Say you know?
No, I don't think I've gotten that far with him though, because I knew it was coming. So I'm just like.
All the gifts? So have you gotten gifts from him? The coffee tree and the beans and the...
No, you just go to I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
You just go to Treasure Islands and get that shit.
You could get that stuff from him. True. So Pokemon Go, what rank are you? Because I know it's something insane.
I already beat up to 100 so I got the Ultras, I think it's called. What about you?
I'm 21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
You can go drink now.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. I just got 15,000. But recently, where is he? Where's my Pokemon? Recently, I got a legendary Pokemon. This guy.
He's so cool. What's his name?
Necrom. I can never pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
Necrozma. Yeah. So I queued up. I invited you, but I queued up to a what is it called? Remote raid. That was in Arizona, and you just missed it.
I was sleeping.
Because
I was reading Discord Error 2 by Brandon Sanderson and stayed up till 3 a.m. reading it.
Oopsies. Why does it do this?
No.
Hi, I'm back.
There you are.
What about you? What have you caught any Pokemon lately?
So yesterday I remember I sent you a picture.
Oh yeah.
Son went to a birthday party at this place called Jake's Unlimited. Like my brother Jake. But anyways, in Mesa, I told him he needs to get back on Pokemon and send me a gift so I can send him, because there's one and it's just a sign, Jake's Unlimited, and I'm like,
You need this.
don't you like this? Yeah. Anyways, so I was there and I'm like, my son's just like running around doing things, and I looked and I'm like, oh, there's those Rookity. Is that how you say them?
Yeah.
Rookity, like everywhere, right? I sent you a thing
Mm-hmm.
or an event clearly, but because I caught so many of those, I was able to get the really cool Corviknight, and then
Yeah, I
I also
really
got,
like those.
they're really cool, and then I got a shiny Rookity that I was able to
Evolve.
get a Corvus, yeah, just to a Corvus Squire, because I didn't have quite enough to get the Corviknight of the shiny as well, but I got the
That's so
second.
fun.
So yeah, he's super cute.
That is super
So
cute. And obviously we haven't we're not playing Animal Crossing
no,
because it's our
I haven't,
faces.
I haven't
I
done
haven't
like
done
shit.
shit either.
I was like really like into it, and then it just fell off.
I know.
So
I
it
feel
happened.
bad because I got
I
the
know.
Switch 2 for it.
Oh yeah. Well,
And now,
just hoping there's like a new
yeah, and then we
one.
can like maybe we can do like a separate stream for
Yeah,
that because
that would
that'd be
be
fun.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I haven't done anything with it though. I was really into it, and I don't know if I got burnt out or
Could be
I fell off.
because
I don't know.
you were doing a lot with like the Happy Home Paradise, and then
But then once school started back up for the kids, like that for me is like a,
oh yeah, I know. Trying to
homework
like
going on.
schedule anything with you is difficult.
I got all the things.
All the things, all of your
Like
children are always so
there's always,
busy.
there's always things. Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, it's
But
good for them, bad for
yeah,
me.
bad for me too. I mean, I like that they're
Oh
involved and stuff.
yeah,
Obviously, it's just like I like do the schedule for the month, and it's just hectic.
on your little like skylight thing or whatever it's
I love,
called.
I love that thing. I know people say it's stupid and it's like way too expensive, but I don't care. I love it.
Well, I
I
think
use
once you have
I
as many children as you do, it's kind of
it gets
necessary.
it gets its like it's money well spent, because I use it and I'll use it forever. And like my husband takes work trips now, so I can have that all. And then so if I'm planning like, and then marching band and everything else, and she has competitions and games, and so when I'm like need to make an appointment, I could just look at that. It's just easier than going through a planner like I used to do.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my Chester. I like it.
I like it, and you can get wrecked.
Exactly. No. So
Do you want to talk about your first book, and then we can talk about the book of the month?
so I will talk about The Will of the Many. It's Hierarchy Book 1. There's going to be 3. It's gonna be a trilogy. Um, and it's the first one's by James Islington, I believe it's pronounced, and it's 639 pages. So I started this book thinking it was a complete duology.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. So I
It's the
finished the first
worst.
book and I'm like, ooh, like that was really good. I'm gonna read the second, and then I'm like, oh, comes out this November. I had thought it came out last November. Nah. So it comes out this November, and I will be getting it like immediately upon release because I really enjoyed The Will of the Many. So Vis Telemus is our main character, and it's like an epic fantasy. He resides in the Cantonin Republic, and it's like an elite ruling class, and they get their like power, intelligence, everything. It's by it's citizens who submit their will, and then the people, the powerful people take their will. It's
Mm.
like how they have to do it. So there's an Vis is an orphan, and he escapes where he lived, and he gets into the Cantonin Republic where he lives with his sister, and because they're the only two out of his family that lived, and they live in like not a really good area, but anyways, he gets offered a place in the Okay, hold on. So yeah, he gets to offered a place in the Canton Academy, which is a whole process of how he gets put into there. It was I don't want to give anything away. It's really hard to explain. But so you're trying to figure out like, was he intentionally put there by this person? Was it luck? Like what's going on? Because you know who he is and where he came from and everything, but as a reader,
Right.
but you don't know if the society knows who he is and where he came from. You're not sure. It seems like some people may know, but you don't know about that yet. So it was a really I don't like to give a lot away, so I'm gonna kind of stop it at that. But you know he's in a yeah. It's really hard. I'm not good at explaining things, but it's a really good book. There's a lot going on. It's amazing. I didn't give it 5 stars because there's unanswered questions for me, but I think that's a little unfair because it's book one. So I'd rather
Right.
rate it as a whole series. So
Yeah, that's
but as far as
fair.
the first book goes, you know, I mean, it was really good. So I have seen some ARC readers review Hierarchy Book 2, which is The Strength of a Few. And um, I'm really excited for that because everyone has had their mind blown. Like, everyone has said it far exceeded their expectations and they have loved it. And I haven't seen one bad review of it. And then a lot of like, you think you know what's going to happen, but you don't. Like, you're not going to, you're going to be shocked. And that just makes me more excited. So, I think he was like, oh, and it's also set to be a trilogy, as far as I know. He's actually working on book 3. I went to his website, but he said he's not going to release the name of it until after the second one's released. Which it will be released on November 11th. So if anybody out there wants to read The Strength of a Few before release, they're probably going to want to pick up The Will of the Many soon.
Yeah.
Um, because I liked his writing. I also, and I've had The Shadow of What Was Lost, which is like Canius, I think, number 1. I've had it on my TBR for a while, but I think I'm actually going to get to it sooner than I thought, just because I did enjoy his writing,
Sure.
and he wrote
Yeah.
that as well. So yeah, I think like a nice tea pairing for it would be masala chai. But so I look up tea pairings, like what would go
Yeah.
good with this book, you know, and stuff like that. And have you heard of a tea called? Okay, it's known as the champagne of teas, the
No.
Darjeeling.
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
I'm I haven't tried it, but I've heard it. It's
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it's like
the
somewhere in
champ.
between green tea and black tea. Like the way that they like process it is not quite as delicate as green tea, but not quite as like intense as black tea.
Yeah,
I
because I
could be
saw
wrong
it and
though.
I'm like, ooh, the champagne of teas. That's
Ooh. Is it going
but
to be
yeah,
bubbly?
yeah, no. But yeah, I thought that was fun. So
That is
I'm gonna look
fun.
for it. I'm gonna look for it and give it if I can find it and give it a try. I'll probably have to order it or something or World Market.
It looks like as I'm like listening to you, Amazon has it from Harney and Sons.
Ooh,
And I like them. I prefer a loose leaf tea personally because I don't like
yeah, you like Lucy.
tea bags are the bane of my existence. They just get stuck on everything and then like I guess like
Yeah,
when you have a strainer though, like you have to actually like clean it out. But
yeah, yeah. I
the
usually just
woes of being a tea drinker.
yeah,
Who knew?
right.
Who knew?
I want one of those fun ones where you like you put the loose leaf tea and then you put the cup and like the water.
Oh yeah, those are fun. Like it
I
like
don't know what those are called.
I don't know, but it has like a magnet ball that like
Yeah.
psh.
And they're always like aesthetic, like
Oh, I
when
know,
you
they're
watch, like
glass.
yeah, whenever I watch them on like when a video comes up, I have to like watch the whole thing. It's funny, it's cool. Um, so yeah, I just was wondering because that was another tea that was recommended to be paired with the Will of the Many. So I was like, ooh,
I
but
think when you get into like the like how do you what the standard for like tea is generally like an herbal tea a green tea or a black tea that you can get from like companies. I think the more fancy you get, the more that they have like different types. Like Hardy and Sons probably has it. Not probably, does have it. What is there's one that's like French, probably has it. There's one that like you can only order through their like British website. I want to try it, but I just never have it. Huh?
Is it like super expensive or?
It's expensive, and then because it's from Britain, you have to pay the
shipping and stuff.
Right. Yeah. And it's in pounds, and I don't know. Like,
yeah, that's like double for us. Usually.
Yeah, you could be like, it's like $24.99 in pounds, and you're like,
$50.
By the time I get it, it's like, yeah, it's $50.
More than that.
Oh, talking about which, I need to send you a link. My niece, Gabby, she's doing a fundraiser for her volleyball team. And one of the things that you can like purchase from them is tea. So maybe if you would like the link, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, sure. I got it. It's like a prairie green tea. I'm excited to try it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely order some.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered a magazine. This is off topic as I do.
But, no, it's fine. I need to go and get magazines too.
The Rolling Stone.
Oh yeah, the Sleep Token one.
On the cover. So that came out in the UK. So I had to order it through this website, and the shipping costed more than the magazine.
Yeah.
I don't care though.
Absolutely not. It's important. I love it.
Yes, for me.
Exactly.
I love it. I still need to get a frame for him. I haven't gotten a frame. He's just
for him.
Sad. Yes. For Vessel.
I know. You sent me a picture and we went a little crazy on it.
Like,
oops.
Anyways,
they are fun.
Let's talk about. You want to talk about your?
No, we'll talk about Hemlock and Silver because I only read one other book, and you read 3 books in this cycle, so I only read one other one. You're like surpassing me now. It's funny.
Audio.
I know.
But I start listening, so I don't really read during the day. It's like 8 o'clock when like the kids are going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my puzzle and I listen, but the problem is sometimes I'll stay up till like, so I'll be doing laundry, puzzle, and then I'll do dishes or something and then puzzle. And I don't realize how much, and then I'll just sit there. I don't realize how much time's going by that it's like midnight.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of hours in at night reading, and I stay up way too late. You have to work. You have to go to bed earlier than me. I should go to bed earlier because I have to wake up at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but you can nap.
Everything, but I can nap.
Bullshit. I wish I could nap. No, you deserve your retirement.
I worked for a long time.
Yeah, and you.
Mad at me too.
Really?
Like I worked. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't stay in for 20 years.
Yeah,
I did.
And
give me my time.
Exactly.
I was okay. 20 years in the military was not easy. So let me sleep. No, let me take my naps.
Let me nap.
So yeah. Dang. So yeah, I get it more than you because
yeah,
I just have more time. I used to always be way behind you
until
you're like try
yeah,
and I'm like okay, and I enjoy it
though. Yeah. And you use Audible usually, I assume? Yeah,
I know there's like a lot of bad things coming out about Audible now and how they're screwing over authors, but like
I mean, what else are you supposed to do, you know?
I can't go with all the things. Like
well, and like okay, so Spotify, if you have their premium, you can get up to 10 hours. Most of the time the books that we read are over 10 hours. B, they're also going to be a terrible company, or they are a terrible company. But they're going to start needing your like photo ID.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. So like, I can't tell you to switch over to Spotify because that sucks. Libby is okay, but then like you have to wait in line for the other people to get done with it.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I'm sure there's probably a better option out there. It's just the convenience, unfortunately, of Audible, because it automatically connects to the Kindle book that you're reading, and then your Kindle automatically tells Goodreads. It's like a whole cycle.
Yeah, so it just makes life easier.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it is a convenience thing. And like it becomes one of those things where like it's somewhat of a monopoly. What do you want me to do? Like with Amazon, I'll go to a store. I'll try to do the right thing and then people are like, "Oh, you should we don't have that here, but you should look Amazon has it." And I'm like,
Well,
"Yes."
and then it kills me too, because like I'll go to a store and then it's more expensive at the store than just going and buying it on Amazon. And
There's
it's
that
like,
too. And like I don't want stores to go away. Like I
no.
don't want that. And everybody's like, "That's gonna happen." It's like, well, sometimes I don't have a freaking choice
Yeah.
to order.
Well, and like you live in a smaller town too. So like it's not like you can just drop everything and drive an hour to Phoenix just to purchase
Right.
a pen.
Yeah. Yeah. But well, it's just like for books, like I don't have a Barnes and Noble in town. I
That's
gotta
true.
drive to and it's not that it's like, on a good day when there's no traffic, sure I can get there in no time, but 10's always
Yeah.
so
I know.
it's a minimum of like like a minimum 45-minute drive, which so it's like a thing I have to make a whole day of. I can't run down there like after I drop the kids off and
Just going.
go grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use Amazon because people always try to like don't use Amazon. It's like, well, all of us do.
Yeah. Well, and
Like
like,
everyone's talking about Audible right now. Like, oh, you shouldn't do that, and they're horrible to the authors. And well, then give me an alternative.
that's actually an alternative and not just like
Yes,
some workaround, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know. If I didn't, if you're a big company, you make a lot of money, there's probably something wrong with you, and it's just something we just had to live with.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the truth. But with like, I don't know, if I go to Walmart or Barnes and Noble, it's the same thing. They're a big corporation. I do try to buy like my trophies from like smaller bookstores, like the one that's in Rapid that has an online store. So I try to buy through there or like go to like a secondhand store. But a lot of the times the books that we read aren't at those secondhand stores.
Nope, they're not. So
Because I don't know. We're not 80-year-old women. Well, I say that, but then I read a classic, so but we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. Okay, so Hemlock and Silver.
Mm-hmm. It's a fantasy horror that is by T Kingfisher, one of our besties. So the best way I can like start this is that healer Anya is perfectly happy just to be holed up in her little lab and discover what her chime adder venom can do. That is until the king, who did indeed kill his wife, comes and needs her help curing his child Snow. She discovers that Snow knows more than she's leading on. And there's a world behind the mirror, and sometimes life's mysteries don't have scientific reasons.
I loved it.
I did too.
Well, I love her horror more, but this was really good fantasy. It's like a Snow White
retelling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But way more imaginative.
Well, and I went back to go and look at like the original like Snow White story, and other than like the hearts and the mirror, there's a lot of disconnect between the two stories. So it's a retelling, but not in like the traditional sense.
Oh yeah, she definitely made it her own.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different aspects of it. I really liked
the mirror guilds. Like,
yeah, like the mirror image just becoming jealous and wanting
to be part of. I
thought that was neat. Like,
that is super cool
concept, and I like the way she tells the story when you kind of find out everything when she's like, "Once upon a time," and she goes into it, and I was like, ooh. Like I was super enjoying it. Like it was really cool.
And the kitty cat I really liked, and how like obviously we're dumb humans and we just don't get it. Even if we spend our entire lives scientifically, we just We're dumb humans.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I love that cat.
Yeah. She wrote its personality so well. As I'm like, yep, that's
another thing that I really appreciate about this story, opposed to like some of her other stories. Obviously, we still get like the same archetype of character. Like she's still like tall and bigger girl, whatever. But she didn't have the same like how do you say it? Like she wasn't as stupid, I guess, as some of her other characters, as naive as some of her other characters that she makes. Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't. I really liked it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too.
I did say I do like her horror better than her fantasy, but it's not. I even hate saying that because it sounds like I did like this book a lot.
Yeah.
I just love the way she writes horror. Like and I mean there was some like
there was a lot of creepy things that happened. Yeah.
For sure. But it I still liked it, of course. I don't think there's anything I've read by her where I'm like, I didn't like it.
No.
There's things I like more than others. There's things that I thought were maybe even okay, but there's nothing she's written that I did not like.
It's
like, no.
But it's hard to like scale against the hollow places, you know, because like that is ultimately one of the best books I've ever read. And although this did have like its creepy elements and like it had its scares, it's not on the same level as the hollow places at all.
Or the twisted ones.
Or the twisted ones. Yeah.
Super creepy too.
But it's a fantasy, so maybe that's like where the disconnect is.
Yeah, and she's written fantasy before. Like that this was, so I feel like Paladin's Grace and those were like fantasy, and then her other ones are horror. So I think it's cool that she like combined genres, because I think fantasy horror, you don't, maybe I just don't see it very often, but it's like such of a fun
genre.
Yeah, genre. There you
go. I also think that she did a very unique thing with like setting it in the desert. I don't see a whole lot of fantasy that happens in like a desert setting, which I thought was very unique.
Yeah.
And her saints, all the different saints are like like a snake, a rabbit, there's a fish, like all of those are very much like entwined with that setting too, which was really cool.
Was cool, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was good book of the month, because
bad luck. We really have. I think that's because we go with what like is popular on TikTok, and I think we've probably beat this horse to death, but the fact that what's popular on TikTok isn't always like the best. You can see my broom in the back. It's fine. Oh my god. This guy right here. It's fine.
Oh,
it's fine. Well, yeah. Hi guys. I cleaned my house. But like again, we've noticed on TikTok too that like a lot of people are starting to share our same feelings, and I don't know if that's just our algorithm or if like the masses are actually catching on to the fact that
that's what it is.
Let's hope so, because I want better books, you know.
It's frustrating, and I feel like it's almost become like a fad, but and then everyone's just gonna start writing crappy books and just like not care. And I'm like, well, can we get over this stage? Because I want to continue. Can y'all go leave? Pick your own. Yeah. But I have found good books on Book Talk. It's just I found really bad ones too.
Yeah. So. Well, you take the example of like the majority of our books of the month are Read with S&B, and they're just not all of them were terrible, but a lot of them did miss the mark.
Oh yeah, because we'd pick like really popular ones sometimes for that, and it was like, and I'm thinking, well, we're not gonna like hate it, like
there's no way. Yeah. And then Fourth Wing,
I think I really think people just like either don't really read it and they just want to be part of
the hype. Yeah.
Their clicks, and and I'm like, or you know, maybe they're, I don't know.
I did watch not a movie, but like a YouTube video, because I also am trying to, as we get closer to the meta takeover, I'm trying to limit my amount of time on TikTok. But I understand that YouTube is just as bad, but there's no alternative.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was watching a video on that sentiment, and it's that like I'd rather read a book that doesn't have that much hype around it, because then at least I know that whoever is telling me about this book is telling me the truth. Because you oftentimes find people that are just reading it to hype it, and it's most of the time not as good as what all these people are saying.
Yes. Especially when I see like people who do the like books that are overrated, underrated, blah blah blah. So I'll get excited to see the ones that are underrated, but there's still like books I've seen everywhere.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
like criminally underrated, and I'm like,
I just saw that
"What-
3 videos ago.
what that like yeah, that's not. I want to see like more, and I mean like okay, The Will of the Many. I found out of that because of TikTok. I did, and it was excellent. So there, like I said, I don't want to like completely bash everything I found on there. I'm completely done with romance and romantasy because of book.
Unless it's from like 1996.
Yeah,
Because
I don't even. I used to want to read like romantasy, and I'm like, nope,
yeah, no.
nope. Gotten really good fantasy recommendations. Fantasy, like I found out about Brandon Sanderson. I found it about a lot of great authors. So fantasy, I think, is good, but fantasy is not as like hyped up, not as popular, not as like trending
Oh,
as
like
romance.
epic fantasy, yes.
Epic fantasy like has love stories, but not smut, and it's not romantasy. There's a difference.
There is, yeah.
A love story, which I enjoy, and and I mean, I'm not
I love when we get to the point where they like hold hands, and that's like ultimate. I know. We don't need to like get gross 2 chapters in. You know what I mean? Well, it's not gross. I should say it's not gross. Like I'm not slut shaming anyone. It's just that like I love the yearning.
I used to like it.
Oh yeah, me too.
I never read anything like that, and I'm like, ooh, scandal. But then it all just started being the same, and now I'm completely over it. And then I got into and then
Stephanie.
Yikes. And then I got into like epic fantasies and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, I've been missing out because I love this way more. So it could just be that too.
It could be, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not into it anymore, and I'm just upset because I think a lot of people aren't really reading it and don't really like it, and then authors aren't really writing because they're passionate about the subject. They're writing because
I think we've lost a lot of our literacy too in reading. I think a lot of it is just shock value for some, and then just like it's the Hallmark romance, but you read it, like it's not anything that's challenging or difficult. And I don't think that all books need to be challenging or difficult, but I do think that if you're going to read, you should have some sort of like intellectual benefit. Otherwise you're just, I mean, I guess most people don't necessarily need like that intellectualization of, but
want to like escape reality, and that's why they read. And I mean, that's fine. I think reading's great. It's just I'm just done with romantasy.
Yeah.
Because I see it's all the same, and I just don't enjoy it anymore.
And some people do, and that's fine.
And that is fine, yeah. I mean, I read splatterpunk sometimes. I haven't in a long time.
You haven't in a long time. And I love it because I don't have to sit here and listen about it.
I'm not getting anything out of that. It's a morbid curiosity type.
Yeah.
Because I always loved like horror movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I like the books that are.
I mean, I like horror movies too, but I'm not gonna read something just because it's gross. I like unique. I like having like mirror gelds.
They're pretty unique.
I like having like the hollow places, the bus. you know?
Yeah.
Or
I don't
like
know. I'm just curious.
how like the leaves
You
are
read,
what's
but you read like Womb and you didn't completely hate it.
I didn't completely hate it, but it was still not it's very like Polonic. Oh my
Polonic,
god.
yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Polonic, and like I stopped reading him too because it just ended up being like these guys fuck and they're gay and like they take pills and like okay,
Yeah.
it's not bad to be gay, you know?
Yeah, he has some good books.
He does.
I liked Haunted.
Haunted was really good. It was very unique. I loved Invisible Monsters. That was my favorite book for the longest time. And they made it into like a choose your own adventure book, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But I mean, then I read House of Leaves and then I was changed forever.
I have it.
We're going to make it the book of the month one of these days. One of these
Then
months. Then you would have to. And then I would have to reread it, but that's fine. We would have to make it maybe like 2 months because it's dense.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And there's no audiobook for it because how could you?
Yeah. Oh no, you couldn't. That would totally take away.
And it's not on the Kindle either. You'd have to get the physical copy. Well, you already have it.
I have it. I bought it years ago. Like it was years ago. I was in New Jersey. I was still living in New Jersey, and somebody told me like I was talking about how I might start reading again, and I did for a really short amount of time, but it didn't last. But they're talking about, oh yeah, you should get House of Leaves, and there's this thing like if you read it, you go crazy, and then we went to the store, and there it was. I'm like, dude,
get it. It's so cool.
And I was looking, I'm like, oh, this is neat.
Like, it's very cool.
And I flipped through it, and I was like, yikes! And then I just.
Well, now that we're on camera, I can actually like show people.
Oh yeah.
Get my unicorn down. Oh, you saw my stupid legs. It's fine. That was a bad one. No. So there's like pages that are just like blank. And then it's so cool. There's some that are like. Yeah. I'm trying to find the really cool ones. Like this.
Wild ones in there. Yeah.
This one where you have to like read it crooked. It's actually upside down.
Isn't there like a spiral one too in there?
Yeah,
somewhere?
There is.
Yeah.
There's like music for some reason.
Yeah. So cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah, dude. I need to get to it one day.
You should, because it really isn't that long compared to like some of the books that we read. It really is only like, hold on. There's like a appendix. It's like 657 pages. So that's actually not that bad, and especially for like some of them just being like nothing.
Yeah.
It really isn't that hard. It's just like, oh,
it's tedious though.
Yeah.
You find
a national parks ticket.
Oh, I love that.
On May 10th, 2018. Where did we go? This is like in Braille.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Well, I haven't looked through the whole thing. Like I said, I've never read it, so.
It's very interesting. I know a lot of people find it a little too. Oh, here. These, like, random.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people find it kind of like pretentious. This is upside down. This part is upside down, and then you have to. Yeah. But I think it was very well done and unique, and like obviously there's a little bit of like, I don't know, man in there, but I liked
Yeah.
it because
Spooky.
men.
Isn't it spooky?
It does have very like spooky moments, yes. Because
Talking
like
about a house, right?
yeah, so it's two stories in one. We're gonna talk about this.
Okay.
It's two stories in one. So the first story is about the Davidsons. They're the ones that they just moved into a house. I forget where it is. I think it's in like Pennsylvania somewhere. They just moved into this house, and the dad finds this hallway at like a couple weeks after they move in, and like it's not anywhere on the blueprints, so it's just a hallway that exists for like no reason. So he kind of like goes in there, and at first it's like not very like deep in there. It's just like an extra hallway or like a closet, and then slowly it like starts getting deeper, and then like his wife keeps telling him like, hey, don't go in there, don't be an idiot, don't go in there. So like he ends up like measuring the outside of the house, and it's like a quarter of an inch shorter than the inside of the house. So he goes into like this spiral of like, where did this hallway come from, like what's going on, like let's get all the information we have about this house, like the history, yada yada. And then he gets people to go into the hallway with him. The other side, the other story, which happens in the footnotes, is of this guy that finds all of this documentation about the original story in this old man's house, who passed away, and he kind of like inherits this documentation. As he's going like through it, he starts feeling like this presence of something dark that is like telling him to finish all of the story. So he kind of goes a little crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. It is. So the dude that finds the documentation and whatnot is a 20-something tattoo artist apprentice who is in love with like a stripper. So like that part is kind of like whatever. It's kind of like too dudeish for me, but the rest of the story is really, you know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah.
And then like they're in LA, so like you hear like Rodeo Drive and stuff, and like I don't need that as part of it. I just want to know like what's going on in the house, basically. And then like yeah, I was gonna tell you more, but that's gonna be a spoiler. But but like it's so well like worn.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I only read it once. I should read it again. We'll have to make that like, I don't know, maybe October or something.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'll talk about The Witcher.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the book you read. So The Witcher. So after talking with my husband a lot about it, I decided I've never seen the show or played the game or anything. And I was like, oh, I should read it. And I was talking to my husband about it. He's like, you should. He's never read it. He's not a reader, but he's played the game. He
read Throne of Glass.
No.
Oh no. A Court of Thorns and Roses.
I know.
Should have read Throne of Glass.
I don't even think he would like that.
Really?
He should have read no. No. He would like I don't know.
Maybe Sanderson.
I think he would like The Troop.
Yeah. Worms.
Worms. And then Brandon Sanderson he'd probably enjoy. But yeah. So a little overview of The Witcher. So the author is Andrzej Sapkowski. So in 1986, he entered a competition. He's from Poland, and this magazine called Fantastica. Okay. And he came in third place, but because of popular demand, he like continued like almost a little series within these magazines because people were like wanted to hear more. So He didn't even start the like novels until 1994. So he completed 15 total short stories for that magazine and then began his novel start his novel in 1994. So since then we all, know what it is. It became a sensation and the series has been like they made two well there was a film called Hexer that may be Polish. I didn't look into it. Two different series, The Hexer being one of them, and The Witcher being the other one. That's the one we know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the video game. And there's also like comic books. Apparently, there's like an animated series based off it. It's been this like huge thing. And there's let's see, there's 9 books total. So I read book 1, and I'll get into my thoughts on that. So books 1 and 2, which is Sword of Destiny and Blood of Elves, those are short stories. So they're not like a novel, like a continuous novel. It's just a bunch of short stories. And they're the stories that I think are used for the TV series. I might be wrong, but that's what I've read so far. And so it's not like a novel. There's no, it's just short stories, right? I think the longest one may be 2 hours tops. So books 3, 4, 5, and 6, which are Time of Contempt, Baptism of Fire, The Tower of the Swallow, and The Lady of the Lake. Those are the Witcher saga. And that's like your novels for the main story. And then the last 2 are Season of Storms and Crossroads of Ravens. And those are both prequels, but they're also novels, but they're prequels to the Witcher saga. It's kind of a little confusing, but
Yeah.
he published everything he wrote. So, and then if you like what, like I'm going to read it, if I continue, I'm going to read it in like chronological order because I think published order is different. And from what I've seen, everyone's like the short stories are good to read because it kind of gives you an idea of like Geralt and I've met what's her name? Yennefer, and I've met it's funny, I was talking about Dandelion, who's a character, but in the book they call him Dandelion.
Oh.
And I was telling Adam, and Adam's like, "Are you talking about Dandelion?" Because I know Dandelion. I go, "Oh, well, in the name, it's Dandelion." I go,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I've never watched the show. So he was like, "Oh yeah." So I met Yennefer and Dandelion. I haven't met Ciri, who's another big character who I will meet in book 2
Mm-hmm.
through these series of short stories. Sorry. So it just kind of gives you an idea of like who the main characters are, personalities, the type of world he lives in.
What he does.
Yada, yada. But it's not an actual, novel. I have a hard time with short stories. I'm not a huge fan of them. They're not like hard to understand or anything. They're just not. It's just choppy reading a bunch of short stories,
Yeah.
right? It's like one thing to the next. I don't know. I could probably skip them, but I'm just gonna. I already read book 1, so I'm gonna read, and they're all on Kindle Unlimited if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of what's keeping me going. I'm like, if I was buying these one at a time, I might not be as inclined to like keep going.
Right.
Not that it's bad. I just don't like short stories, or I would have just immediately went to book 3 to give that one a try. But I'm gonna go ahead and do book 2 because it's KU. But
And you're already
we'll
this
see.
far.
Yeah, we'll see. If I get into like the book 3 and it's just not doing it for me, then I'll probably DNF.
The Witcher series.
I do not like these short stories, and I think it may just be that.
Could be. Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm still gonna watch the show after whenever I get done reading, where if that's the whole thing or if that's just to book 3, I don't know yet. But I will watch it because I guess it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I stopped watching it. I don't know why.
I don't know how many seasons there are. I forget. And then there's gonna be a new one, but it's not. What's his name?
Oh
anymore?
shit! What is his name? I always forget his name, but I can see Henry Cavill. Yeah, I can see his face, but I can't. Like,
he's not gonna be Geralt anymore. It's gonna be
I
think Liam Hemsworth is doing
yeah.
it. I don't know. I might give him a whirl. Since I read it.
Right. Yeah. You might as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of where I am with The Witcher. I'm taking a break. I read book 1. I'm taking a little break from it before I start book 2, but
well, yeah, and
yeah.
today is the last day before the bird months start, so
The spooks are
the
coming.
spooks are coming.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Do you have
tell me about
a
something
tea
that
pairing for that or no?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd ask. That's fine.
Yeah, no. I don't. Not for that. It's a bunch of short stories.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I read Tess of the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Hardy. It is a classic, so it was better heard than read.
Yeah.
Fun fact, also was a serialized set of short stories back in 1891 in the British
Oh, wow.
newspaper, The Graphic. Yeah, which is very fun.
Funny.
And it also is a it's like a short series, like a limited series on BBC too. So like it's also a TV show.
Oh.
Fun.
Did you watch it?
Okay. I'll get into that one.
Okay.
Okay, so Tess is a little backstory on Thomas Hardy to begin with. He was kind of one of the first people to do like the naturalist movement, which is kind of the step away from like God and religion and more into like the scientific world around us. Like if it can't be proven by science, then what's the worth in it? Now that I say that, he is still very like a believer in God. It's more of like the religion aspect that really is a pretty big theme in this book.
Okay.
So Tess is our main character. She is basically the embodiment of like female suffering, especially in those times. Her dad is a drunk. And in passing, he's told that he's this he's part of this ancient family called the D'Urbervilles. They adopted the name Derbyfield. But the D'Urbervilles were these knights and these noble men, and as some of these ancient families do, it just kind of crumbled over time, and you adopt different names, kind of like we've talked about this. The Thompsons were once McTavishes, type of thing. Very cool.
Yes.
So she's sent to go and find like their closest relation, because something she's on the way to the market and her horse dies. Like there's this crash and the horse dies, so she feels bad. So her dad, in like his ways of like, well, you can make it up to me if you go and talk to our distant relations. So she goes and talks to him. Again, something pretty traumatic happens to her while she's with these relations, and because of the times, she's villainized for something that wasn't even her fault. So it goes on, and some other things end up being like she has to keep this secret, and she falls in love with another man, but then like she has this struggle of like, how much do I actually tell him, or do I keep it a secret the entire time? And then like I'm morally failing myself because I'm not telling him, but then he's probably going to leave me because yada yada yada.
Right.
So it's just very interesting that a book from 1891 had these ideas of how women are perceived and how the hypocrisy of like religion really shows that it doesn't, like, it's not fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a man could do exactly the same thing that happened to her, and the man that did, she's raped, or it's heavily implied that she is, but the man has nothing happens to him because he's just a man. That's nature. Like, it's in his nature to do so. And she actually goes to her mom.
Like what did she do to tempt him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes back to her mom and she's like, Mom, why didn't you tell me the nature of men? Like, why didn't you tell me this was a possibility of what was going to happen. And the mom basically just tells her that it's within men's nature to do this, and we were hoping that he would marry you first. Like,
Yikes, dude.
yeah. And then I don't think you're going to probably read this, but she does have a baby, and that's how like it's discovered what happened to her, is because how do you have a baby and not
Yeah.
and she can't get the baby baptized because it's out of wedlock, and so she ends up baptizing it herself, but the baby dies, and the pastor refuses to bury it in the churchyard because it's a sinning baby. Like, how can you tell me that a baby is sinful? It really is amazing that it was in 1891 and he was having these thoughts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. And
who is this?
his name is Thomas Hardy.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know.
Crazy.
But then like I really appreciate his books too, because even in I read, what is it called? Far from the Maddening Crowd. I read that one too.
Yes,
and it shows that women have always been part of the working class. We have never been like, say, until like the 1950s, we were not actually stay-at-home moms. That's a complete farce, unless you were rich enough to have that lifestyle. But for a lot of people, that was not. So a lot of the story is her trying to find work because she's this cast out lady, and like obviously like she doesn't have a husband, so she doesn't have the money from the husband, so she has to find work as a dairy farmer. She has to find work as like in the fields and all of this, and like it's fantastic because it actually shows what history was like, instead of like trying to wash over the fact that women have been treated so well.
That's how long is it?
It is 559 pages, but it was like 15 hours. I got through it like within 3 days.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Should read it. Really, and like there's more that I'm keeping aside from you. Like that's pretty well known information. As far as like the series goes, I did get it off of Amazon. It was like $6 for like four episodes. I got halfway through the second episode and I just couldn't do it anymore because the casting was just off.
Oh, okay.
The female lead character was fine. Like that's what I would have imagined or something similar. But the guy that we're supposed to like fall in love with, his name is Angel, and they cast Eddie Redmayne. He's the Fantastic Beasts, and he knows where to find them. You know that guy. He's like this big, and like he's supposed to be this like hardy, like he's trying to be agricultural, and like he can lift and carry people, like girls, across like this pond. Like he ain't it, and I'm like watching him like. And don't get me wrong, I do think he's cute, and like I loved him in Fantastic Beasts, but like he's not the character for this.
No, that's funny.
So it is also a movie in like the 70s, but that's like so old that I can't.
Did the show come out?
2008.
Oh,
before, trying to catch all the beasts.
Yeah. But that's okay. Well, that really sounds interesting.
Yeah, and for a classic, it really like I want to read more classics because I am sure there's more, but they're so dense.
I want to read. The ones I want to read though aren't like that. I have Flowers in the Attic, and I have what's the one, East of Eden, and that came out in like the 50s. So
I have East of Eden on mine too. Every time I open Goodreads, it always
what?
it automatically goes to Taken by Canada every time. So I just see the dude.
Yep. Such a stupid.
Oh, we really need to get back into that, but maybe.
It was fun.
It was fun. I have
Really
East of
short.
Eden. I have some more Thomas Hardy. Rosemary's Baby, I feel like would be very interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
There's Labyrinths and Other Stories. That's supposed to be like early horror. Yeah, there's like some that like I feel like mostly like the early horror I feel like would be interesting because I want to see what like they thought were scary.
Yeah, they're spooks.
Mm-hmm.
The different spooks.
I do really like what is it? The Haunting of Hill House, but that came out in like the 50s too. So
I need to read that one.
you should for Spooktober.
I will. We should make a whole Spooktober
playlist.
Hope.
Oh yeah.
Because if I can't follow exactly like this is what I'm going to read.
No, I have too much like ADHD for that to be a thing.
But I could do like hopefuls and then refer to that list.
Well, and then like at the end of it, be like, this is what I actually read.
Yeah, yeah. What are you reading right now?
I'm so excited about this one. It's called Hollow Kingdom. It's by Kira Jane Bruxton. It is in the like perspective of a crow during a zombie apocalypse. I know I talked about this with you, but
so cool.
through like a zombie apocalypse, and you don't understand that he's a crow until like the third page, and you're like,
yeah,
yeah, and he's like, he wishes he was human. It's so fun. But like he doesn't understand like anything's happening until like Big Jim's eye falls out, and he's like puts it in the cookie container for later in case he needs it.
Sounds so cool.
It's so fun. I got to there's a chapter about in the perspective of a cat and how like she lost her like the shiny lap box that was warm for naps. It's like a computer.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it. It reminded me of that one book, The House on Needless Street, that I was telling you about. Maybe we could read that.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you reading?
October, November. I'm reading Mistborn Era 2. So I finished book 1 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. That's horrible.
Before or after we talked yesterday?
After.
Oh.
Yeah. Finished. So now I'm on book 2. So good. So, book 1 was The Alloy of Law.
Mm-hmm.
Book 2, because it's like the Wax and Wayne series. So there's Wax. I can't say his name. It's Wax.
It's Wax, yeah.
And Wayne, and it's it's so good. And the second one is Shadows of Self, and that's what I'm reading right now. And there's guns in it. It's I didn't think I'd like that.
Yeah.
But Brandon Sanderson just has.
I mean, I didn't think I would like Mistborn anyway, based on like it's metals and it's not actually fantasy or like it's not like elves and princes, but it was fantastic.
He's such a good writer.
He is.
Oh, and then what's his name came up? Fuck. From the first one.
Kelsier?
I think. No.
Oh.
I don't forget. Oh,
shit, what is his name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
No. It came up. I thought it was like right there last night. I'm like, oh, that's and I can't think of his name right now. Oh, it's right there. Okay. But yeah, he's talking to Wax. Wax hears his voice and he does the whole I think thing, and I'm like, oh, I know who that is. So it was really cool.
I know him. I don't know. I'm looking it up. I was just playing along.
Yeah, I got super excited. So yeah, it's let's find it. Let's find it before.
Yeah, because otherwise.
Yeah. Um.
It's just talking about Vin and Elland, and that's not who I care about right now.
Oh.
Somebody, oh my god. Okay, so I was looking at the Hero of Ages, and somebody
Sazed.
says it.
Sazed. Yeah.
Somebody 5 stars, and they only like all it says is holy shit. That's what their review is.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I love everything he writes.
Oh, it's that guy. It's the books are rad, dude. That's what he wrote.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but Sazed, he said, I forget exactly the quote, but I think, like, I was like, oh, I know this. So excited. Oh, it's so good.
That's my friend.
Yeah. No, Kelsier.
I know, my heart.
I love him. You still haven't read the short story,
I did.
have you? Oh, you did?
Sorry. I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
We'll talk about it
That
later.
one part
Oh, I know.
blew me away when you find out what happened. Won't say anything else.
Nope. Can't. Shh.
No.
Because,
So good. But anyways.
because you can't even say anything about the Hero of Ages because
Such a good book, though.
it is a very good book.
You should just go read it if you haven't.
Anyway. Our September book club book.
The Nestlings.
Nestlings by Nat Cassidy. It is on Kindle Unlimited. So
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm super stoked because I've liked everything by Nat Cassidy so far.
Yeah. Me too.
I didn't put I don't have the synopsis written down or anything.
Anna and Reed need a break. The horrifically complicated birth of their first child has left Anna paralyzed, bitter, and struggling with mobility. With her relationship with Reed, with resentment of her baby, Reed dismisses disturbing events and Anna's deep unease and paranoia, but he can't explain the needle-like bite marks on their baby. Dang.
You're right.
He does. He is one of the only people that I trust to write women.
Write them well.
Yeah.
He writes them very well. You can tell he cares about writing women well too. If you listen to any of like the author, we always listen to him because he's just like the most charismatic. Yeah. Like we're friends.
Yeah, we're buddies. If we ever meet him, we'll just have to, hey, Bessie.
Yeah, hey.
What's up?
Good to see you again.
How was your day? Yeah.
But, I bought Mary and.
Oh, like the physical copy?
Yeah, and when the wolf comes home, I bought those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably buy this one. I see this one and I love it, and I should have just bought it while I was there because I love the cover, and I've seen it so many times. I've passed by it, and I don't know why I haven't read it yet because it's been on my TBR, and every time I see it, I'm like, I bet that's a good one, and then I just forget about it.
Well, that's why we're reading it now, because it's also been on my TBR for the longest time, and I love him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to like it because I want to get through all of his books, and he's writing one right now because he talked about that in his afterword, and when the wolf comes home, he was talking about he was currently writing another story. So I'm like,
if he goes on tour, we're gonna have to do our best friend trip to wherever he goes.
He was on tour. He went to LA.
Yeah. Well, that was
before we knew.
That's before we knew. So the next time that we know, either you'll have to come visit me or I'll visit you, or we'll go somewhere completely like Washington or something. That would be fun. Or Las Vegas. Somewhere
not. Maybe somewhere not hot.
Please. I'm so over it.
I know. Like I know September's. I just zoomed in. You notice?
Yeah, I do.
It's just. Anyways.
Bye. We're gonna have to fix that, guys. It's our first time.
No, we don't know.
We don't. We're trying.
She knows the technologies. This one does not. I just don't.
Yeah, we got to figure it out later.
Yeah, well, it'll.
Maybe we'll just get you a green screen to like be behind you, so you can just give me your camera feed instead of.
Or I could just like hang something up.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. For now I'll just
Yeah.
randomly.
Zoom.
Anyways, yeah,
What were we
September
talking?
starts.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It just doesn't feel.
yeah.
I'm excited, but it's not gonna feel like the burn months for a while. But
No.
today after this, my kids really wanted to go to this ice cream place. We're gonna go get ice cream, and then we're gonna go to Spirit Halloween. So we're getting in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't have ice cream, but it makes me. It's rumblies in my tumblies. I can't. But
You can't even have like sherbet if they have it.
oh yeah, well, the sorbet typically has 0 dairy, and that's what I can usually get.
But then it's like raspberry, and who likes raspberry? You like raspberry?
You don't like raspberries?
I mean, I like raspberries. I don't like the artificial flavor of raspberry.
Oh, well, sorbet is usually raspberry.
Yeah, I like the orange sorbet. Sherbet. It's pretty good.
Well, there's sherbet, and they're different. Because sorbets.
You know what I really want now is an orange Julius.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna have to go and get one. Yeah, but you can't have one of those.
I've had one. Regretted it. Instantly.
Instant?
No. Oh. Well, within like
30 minutes.
I'm like, this is so good.
You set your timer for 30 minutes.
We gotta get home, guys. That's horrible. But no, sometimes I'll get a smoothie and deal with it.
It's
but
fine.
I'll probably be like, they'll get their coffees and then I'll go to Dutch Brothers. Or they'll get their
ice cream.
Ice cream. I'll go to Dutch Brothers.
Doesn't Dutch Bros have milk?
Yeah.
But
if I get it with like a different milk or take a pill, I'm okay. But lately I've been drinking their energy drinks.
Oh, okay.
The Rebel.
It must be so nice. It must be so nice to be so close to a Dutch Bros.
You literally have everything.
That's not true. In Santa Clarita, I do not.
You have a lot of things. You have more than I do.
Like what? Oh.
Target.
Yeah, Target. I could walk to Target if I wanted to, but
yeah.
Yum.
I can't walk to anywhere but Safeway. And who wants to walk to Safeway?
That's a long walk.
No, it's not bad. It's across the street.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
From my house.
Yeah.
My dad's house.
Yeah, I think that's what was in my head.
It's really close here. But yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, do you have anything else?
I don't.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready for nestlings. I'm excited for September.
I'm so excited too because I can actually like read some spooky books without melting.
Without it being weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all for today's episode of Novelty with S&B. Thank you for joining us. This should be actually posted later, so sorry you didn't get to be live with us, but
yeah, we'll get there eventually, maybe.
Yeah, we got to figure out.
This is the first time, by zooming, you and background issues, and we'll get there. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'm your co-host, Stephanie.
And I'm back.
And this has been Novelty with S&B. See you in the next chapter.